Hi everybody, Shabari Bird, Quantum Agriculture, here with Dr. Julia Wright. Hi Julia. So please tell us about what you do in your project. You're also on the board of the UK Biodynamic Association.
Yes, hi Shabari. It's lovely to be with you here in beautiful Dornach in Switzerland. We're at the Biodynamic Conference here in 2020, February. So I work at Coventry University. We have a research centre called the Centre for Agroecology, Water and Resilience. And there I'm working on a research programme that we've been calling it by different names, inspired by Hugh and Shabari, and talking about quantum-inspired agriculture. At the moment I'm kind of calling it subtle agroecologies.
Perfect.
Because we need to fit in with it's an academic research centre and there are people looking at agrobiodiversity and things like that, but basically we're looking at the hidden half of agriculture, the invisible side, and that kind of covers issues around electromagnetic frequencies, around consciousness, around spirituality, and everything in between and outside of that as well, really. And part of the struggle is trying to classify it all in a way that makes sense in academic terms with what people know so far, and because it changes everything. Once we grasp this, it changes the way we farm, it changes the way our food system is run, and it changes obviously our whole world really. So farming in the West, more industrial farming treats nature as an inanimate object, where so clearly that's not true, and we need to kind of work out how to get evidence, and not just from natural sciences where we're doing field trials and things, because things like trials are fitting into a very Western worldview about science anyway. That things need to be replicable and repeated. But also looking from the arts and humanities and the social sciences, so interviewing different cultures, anthropology, there are, as mentioned, psychology and consciousness studies. There's many ways that we can look at this. So that's what I'm doing, and so far we've got about 3 PhD students who are looking at this from different aspects, including agricultural homeopathy, and a postdoctoral research fellow who's working on animal-human communication and plant communication. And hopefully it will sort of go further. We also have the radionics machine, or the radionics device or instrument. I'm a bit stuck like that in that I can't dowse very well yet. So we're sort of, we're sort of working on those kinds of ways to be able to enable us to use those instruments better. And then at the same time, I'm chair of the Council of the Biodynamic Association in the UK. So that's a fantastic kind of another hat to wear, but it's so complementary. Yes. So these two different roles really sort of, enable me to exchange in a place like this conference. I have 2 hats on and only one head. So, but it's all really, really fun and exciting, and more than anything, I'm learning loads. So it makes life and work a pleasure to be engaged in doing this, and we hope it can have some impact on the wider world as well as the inner world.
Are you open to new PhD students in your program?
Sure. We if it's something aligned to this, our issue often is funding, but then we help students to look for external funding. Sometimes we can match funding. It really varies what the climate is in the university itself. We don't have sort of free studentships to hand out, but we can help students to apply for funding, or 2 of our students from Brazil at the moment are on a joint studentship arrangement, and they've got support from their own governments to come to the UK. So there are various means and ways we can do this. I mean, we're also looking at setting up degree apprenticeships, so that which enables people who are already working on farms to do a degree while they're working on the farm.
Oh, fabulous! PhD or masters?
That'll be an undergraduate program.
Perfect.
But it's something the government's offering in different subjects, and we're hoping to apply to do something like that for farming.
Ah, perfect. So then your biodynamic farmers can also get a degree. Yeah. So thank you very much, Julia. This will be posted today.
Okay, my pleasure. Thank you.